As a longtime old school RuneScape player, playing through modern RuneScape without any guides, wikis, or anything like that, my first holiday event is finally here. And it's the Easter event that I low-key kind of bashed on in my most recent video. But I wasn't talking about the event itself, I was mainly talking about the duck quest that ended my Pathfinder Unguided series. In this video, we're gonna give the Easter event an actual honest try. We're gonna see if all this cutesy fun Easter stuff that all the old school players love to bash RS3 for, if it's actually fun and enjoyable. Because frankly, I don't think you should judge RuneScape, or any game for that matter, just on appearance alone. It's the gameplay that matters. It's the rewards that matter. It's the experience that really matters. So is RuneScape's Easter holiday event cute and crappy, or cool and clappy? Roll the intro. I'm a longtime old school RuneScape player playing through modern RuneScape as an Iron Man to see if modern RuneScape is, well, good again. My current mission, complete every quest in the game without any guides or the wiki. Hey, what's going on, guys? Would you look at this view? Wow, I didn't realize how nice the Tree Gnome Village or Tree Gnome Stronghold looked from the Barbarian fishing spot. I was also pretty surprised to see no one out here, but yeah, I've just been doing some AFKing while I've been working on some editing, some projects. Just wanted to give you a little update on the stats here. Some absolute insane thieving levels. We're halfway to 99 already because the AFK thieving is so cool. But I've been actually working on getting my fishing up here to 66 because when I went live the other day, which by the way, you can catch me live on here, YouTube and Twitch over on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time. We were doing some diary tasks in the city of and I found a cool fishing spot that's apparently really good XP, really good AFK at level 66. So working on getting that up while getting some passive agility levels and strength levels too. So my agility was like absolutely in the toilet, but now we're at 23. But that's not what we're here today to do. I just wanted to give you a little update though. But we're here to do the Easter event. So, you know, I mean, I've never done a holiday event in modern RuneScape. I mean, at least not for the last like 20 years. I don't even do the holiday events in old school, honestly. So we're gonna see what this is all about. Totally authentic, unguided, full blind. Let's do it. So what I found here is in the menu, there's actually like an event button here. And I guess there's like some clues to go find egg hunts, but we're just going to hit this teleport to event button. I have not touched this yet. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to drop all of these fish, which, by the way, it's kind of cool that RS3 has defaulted the leaping barbarian fishes to be drop on left click. I think that's pretty iconic because it is such a known spot to just drop the fish and not actually use them. It's kind of nice to not have to hold shift in order to drop those. But let's get into it here. Let's go ahead and teleport to the event. Is there a cool animation? Oh. I might have missed it. Okay, here we are. Wow. Oh, the music's kicking in. Okay. You know, it's not really popping over here. Well, the Easter Bunny himself. The real life mythical Easter Bunny is here. I guess I'll start by talking to him. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a quest icon here, and I saw in my quest log that there are 2 seasonal quests. So I'm guessing that this is where this starts. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, and it even says down here, the quest, Great Expectations. You can start it by speaking to the Easter Bunny. So let's do it. By the way, Duck Quest should be in this seasonal batch as well. Shouldn't be in Pathfinder, but that's just my thoughts. Happy Easter, adventurer, and welcome to the Blooming Burrow. Our celebrations are in full swing. There's plenty to explore and to help out with. Do you have a quest for me? Wow, okay, we're just going to get right into it. No requirements. Ooh, we're going to need grapes, nuts, sliced banana, and biscuits. Hopefully we can get those in the quest because well, we're going to get a 5k XP cooking lamp, 2,000 spring tokens. Okay, I've been getting those just from AFKing. I've been noticing like, the pop-ups for spring tokens. I wonder how many I have. But cool, we're going to get the old emotes too. And yeah, all right, shoot, let's do it. How exciting to finally meet the famed Easter Bunny. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I've heard so much about you. It's a shame we haven't crossed paths until now. I'm Jolly. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you too, Jolly. He almost looks like a person in a bunny suit, you know? Normally, I'm in the business of meeting new adventurers all the time, but after my last Easter celebration, I fell into a bit of a slumber. You overslept? By how long? A day or two, or maybe a year longer? Oh, you've been sleeping for years? I suppose that's been more of an extra long hibernation than just oversleeping, really. Normally, my cuckoo clock would wake me up with a little chirping chick, but the batteries must have run out. But I digress. Batteries? It's great to be awake again. The sun is shining. The flowers are blossoming. I've even heard the druids of... my dyslexia. I even heard the druids in Gielinor have thrown the spring festivities while I was gone. So it's nice that the celebrations didn't cease whilst I was snoring away. So is this some lore that I'm missing? Was last year's Easter celebration did that not involve the Easter Bunny? There's been one downside, however. You woke up to find some new wrinkles, gray hairs, long-term health problems that have arisen from being unconscious for years. Bed sores. Good dialogue, I like that. No, yes, no, and no. Funny. It's something far more important to me than my health and beauty, my egg business. Ooh. Once I had awoken, I got to work making some classic chocolate eggs, as always. However, it soon became apparent that my plain old chocolate eggs won't cut it anymore. While I was gone, many other budding chocolatiers climbed the business ladder, binging a competitive edge to the market, or bringing a competitive edge to the market. Okay, I'm liking how like the Easter Bunny is like deep into like Western civilization corporate capitalism. This is kind of funny. If I don't start producing some new and innovative ideas, I could go out of business. The Easter Bunny himself is in danger of losing his chocolate egg business? Seems like there should be some sort of rule against that. You'd think so. The world is a cruel and ruthless place. So, Jolly, if you have the time, I would much appreciate your help in finding some revolutionary new chocolate ideas for me to produce. I'd be happy to help you out. Where should I start? You should introduce yourself to my niece, the Cocoa Bunny. She's been apprenticing under my watchful eye and will have some information that can set you both in the right direction. Well, where can I find Cocoa Bunny? She normally likes to hang around my house, but not today. You'll have to search around the blooming Burrow for her. I'll hop to it then. Okay, I gotta first start off by saying, because it's the Easter theme, I'm in an Easter mood to do this. And you know what? I'm just thinking back to Duck Quest, and I feel like I was being a little hard on it, only because it's a standalone quest and not part of the seasonal Easter stuff. I feel like I would enjoy Duck Quest more if it had been only to this time period. Like if I was doing it right now, I think I'd just be in a much better mood for it. I think these things matter. And you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but, you know, because it's a season, it gives you the permission almost to, like, lean into the goofiness and silliness of the season more. Oh, look, it's Cocoa Bunny. Wait, that's not my Cocoa Bunny, though. Okay, it looks like it's following this individual player. So, wow, check out the area here, though. It looks beautiful. It's just it is kind of a bummer that it looks a bit like a ghost town, kind of. There's not a lot of folks hopping around here. Hopping around. So we gotta look around. Can I use the world map here? That's the real question. Okay, I can, and it's showing me that this is where the quest is gonna take place. So there's Nougat Bunny, but that's not Cocoa Bunny. Look at these vendors over here. Very cool. I like the little like collection of items here. I'm guessing this is where you can buy stuff. You can buy a pet here. Very cool. How many? Oh, I have 21,000 spring tokens. I told you, your boy's been AFKing quite a bit. Also, ladies and gents, what are you guys drinking? What are you sipping on? What are you grinding right now? So I'm seeing like some training spots for certain skills. We'll have to see what that's all about. We need to go find... Is it Cocoa Bunny? We're looking for Cocoa Bunny. Ooh, there's a lot of people over here by the mines. Okay, I gotta check out this. I gotta check out the mine here. Is this really good XP or something? Why is everyone here? Let me see. Okay, it's not... I mean, it's kind of like, what is this, copper XP? Nothing crazy. There must be a way to, like, turn it in. If I deposit into the mine shaft, do I get more XP? Oh, you get more tokens. Hey, it's cool to see people here doing stuff. That's exciting. You know, it's fun to see people doing the event, especially since RS3 is not crazy popular these days. It's good to see it popping over for the Easter event. This is Frizzy Bunny, where it looks like this is... potentially some sort of, looks like a hunter icon over here. So I'm curious, can I do it? Let me see. What happens if I hit search chocolate burrow? The burrow's empty, but you detect activity to the southeast. Well, let me check to the southeast. Classic RuneScape just creating distractions. Southeast. Also, look at all these beehives here. What do these, what happens if I hit 10 to beehive? You lose track of how long the bees are... You can't tend a hive until you've smoked it out. Oh, I need to grab a smoker. I'm getting distracted, dudes. I gotta see what this is all about, though. This is all part of the experience. I'm trying to, you know, get the most out of the Easter event. It is popping over here by these beehives. This has got to be some sort of crazy XP. Some of the daffodils near. What is going on? I'm not sure what I'm doing. The bee meter. The bees are currently happy. All right. Also, my smoker went away. So do I need to grab like more of these? Just grab a bunch. What am I missing here? Is there someone to talk to? What if I tend to this beehive? Ooh, I got some farming XP. So am I just AFKing farming right now? Hey, you know? Wow, okay, so I'm getting like decent token drops as well. I don't know why I'm getting like what is this actually doing though? Do people just sit here all day and do this? I wonder if the XP scales to your level too. I would guess it would, because I feel like people would not be doing this for 50 XP drops. Okay, I'm starting to see like the bee meter over here. It's like going down kind of. So maybe I need to click again after a while or something like that. Does this beehive do something different perhaps? No, same kind of deal. I'm gonna talk to Sticky Bunny here. I don't believe we met before. I'm Sticky. Hey, I'm Jolly. Tell me more about beekeeping. The more the merrier. For the most part, you can just tend to the hives, but make sure to keep an eye on anything that could disturb the bees. Wasps will agitate them, whilst wilted flowers will upset them. Oh. If they get too agitated, well, I wouldn't recommend continuing to harvest their hives without gloves. And if they're not happy, that's sure to affect your farming training. I've got plenty of wasp traps and flower food in the area to deal with the disturbances. Okay, gotcha. I also noticed a pile of metal doodads. Metal doodads. Oh, the smokers. Yeah, occasionally you might lose track of the bees. That's where the smokers come in. Simply use a smoker on the hive to regain track of the little bumbles. Okay, cool. So it's a way to just kind of keep you somewhat attentive, so you can't just walk away from your PC forever to harvest, I guess. But hey, cool. Where's the herb lore thing? That's what I want. Where's the herb lore experience? Iron Man over here. Oh, look, it's Cocoa Bunny. We found Cocoa Bunny. Woohoo. Cocoa Bunny? Can I help you? Your uncle has asked us to work together to find some new chocolate recipes for his business. He said you'd have some information on where we can start. Well, if my uncle insists, I'm perfectly capable of doing this on my own, though. I don't doubt that, but working under the Easter Bunny, you must have loads of knowledge and new ideas for the new chocolate. Except I don't. I tried experimenting with carrot chocolate. That was too crunchy. Sounds kind of good. Then Sakura-infused chocolate. Too much of an acquired taste. Yeah, that's okay. Not everyone is born to be a confectioner. As I clearly have no talent for inventing chocolate, I've started sending my network out for intel instead. Your network? Cocoa Bunny looks around suspiciously to make sure no one else is in earshot. Ooh, my smaller siblings. They can travel through the tiny burrows. You mean the bunnies? Shh, not so loud. Okay, have they brought back anything useful? I've heard murmurings, but where our competition can be found making out of... Dude, my dyslexia is... I apologize. I've heard murmurings of where our competition can be found making their chocolate. Ooh, you want to steal from the competition? I just want to be on top of the chocolate business once again. Hey, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Just kidding. Morals. But that's corporate espionage. Psh, that makes it sound so serious. You can make my uncle proud. And what if your uncle finds out? He won't, as long as you don't tell, of course. I don't like this. Come on, it'll be fun. All right, but just this once. See, I like when our character has like a good moral sensibility. I'm thinking things like Priest in Peril, where we were just like stupid the whole time. Oh, I killed the dog. I did it. I digress. You guys know I have a massive ranking list video that's like almost 2 hours long of the 41 Pathfinder quests, ranking every single one. It's fresh on my mind because I'm mid-editing it right now, but it's going to be a cool project. If it's out already, I'll make sure I link it up here somewhere. You can check it out. Okay, so here's where we'll be able to find them. First of all, I heard of a man and a monkey living together in a tropical island. Ooh. Tropical land, not island. Duh. Then a group of pacifists in a place where the sun beams down. And lastly, in a dark underground where dwarves and scorpions can be found. Once you find them, don't let them know that we're there. They might have a recipe laying around that we can get the necessary information from instead. Sounds like we have no time to lose. Let's go. Okay, so 3 different areas to find. All right. Before we do that, though, I just saw on my hunter map that this is where the last burrow told me to go. Activity to the northwest. I want to see if I can get a massive XP hunter drop here. If I can, I might have to come back here in my own time and get some mad hunter XP, because hunter is pretty slow to train, and if I'm just clicking between like 2 or 3 spots here, I think I could do that. Ooh, big drop. What? Wow, 57. Okay, I mean 57. Oh, I'm getting, what? Passive hunter? Dude, AFK hunter XP is crazy. And it's not extreme XP. Oh, this is so nice, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so gonna do this when I'm editing this video. Hunter is so active. I mean, there's nothing wrong with active skills, but to have like limited time events like this with some passive XP, that's pretty good, man. Man, coffee, Easter vibes, passive hunter XP. Dudes, I'm living like Larry right now. Hey, that's a hunter level. We got level 24. Dudes, that is 25 hunter. I have literally not clicked my screen or touched anything. Yo, I gotta like rush through these quests and get back to this hunter stuff. This is so nice, dude. This is so convenient. Oh man, I am, and again, what's great about this is not a permanent thing. Like, this is a limited time holiday event. It gives you a great reason to come down here. This is really cool, man. I really like this. It is just a good passive chill. You can watch YouTube, watch a movie, watch something. Very nice. And I've got this inventory full of chocolate rabbits. I have no idea what to do with. Can I deposit them somewhere, maybe? Is there a spot for these? Hand in? Let me talk to Fizzy Bunny here. Well met, Jolly. What's going on here? I was overseeing the creation of some delicious statues, modeled after yours truly, when I was hit with a scrumptious epiphany. Cocomancy. Wait, what? Animated chocolate goodies, not just a tasty treat, but an exciting toy. Unfortunately, I was led astray by the confidence of a peer I sought assistance from. Seems he was lying a bit about his experience, and now the bunnies are loose. We've started inhabiting chocolate burrows nearby. They've started it. Every few minutes, the rascals seem to pop up in a different place. Cool, okay, this is what we figured out. I would be ecstatic to offer you spring tokens in exchange for any that you can return to me. Well, guess what? I've got something for you. I got 530 tokens from that. Wow. Okay. Hey, that's pretty sick. So this is clearly the meta for getting tokens, is to do stuff here rather than other skilling stuff. Wait, there's an agility course here. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay, before we continue the quest, we gotta go see what this is all about. This has gotta be the boat course thing. Yeah, can I just rent a carrot boat? Rent boat. Rent a carrot boat? Hell yeah. Wow, check it out. Look at us on the boat. You guys know I was a collegiate rower in college, right? So this should be no problem for me. Wow, you know, pretty good technique. You know, rowing in the Olympics and in the sport of rowing, you actually sit on a seat that slides and your feet are strapped in front of you. So that way you can bend your legs and use your legs and body and arms to pull. But hey, you know, this seems to work okay. So what do I do here? Navigate the Salem poles. No way. Give me big XP drop. Give me something juice. Yeah. 46 XP? Wow, and a nice way to get some tokens too. Very cool. Do I get... So if I do the same obstacle over and over again, do I not get the XP? Let me see. Wow, you get the XP. Okay, wow, cool. Can I jump through the hoop? Whoa, all right. Another 48 XP. Very cool. What about drifting the ramp? Yeah, all right. Wow, check that out. Okay. Damn, okay. Wow, this is like this is some decent agility too. I mean, this has got to be faster than any course right now. You know what I mean? Very cool, very awesome, like nice little limited time activity. Hey, that's a pretty good wireless mouse. Like, you know, tape the bottom so that it doesn't roll around, but kind of take it with you. I can just sit in the living room with my fiance and blah, 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 while we're watching a show. She'll never know. She'll never know. How would she know? Looks like, okay, so the hunter stuff can be way over here too. So it can be kind of anywhere. So it does force you to move around a bit. But, yo, what are we doing? We're having way too much fun with this. Which, by the way, right now, I am having a blast. I'm having a really good time with the event here. But let's go ahead and get back to the quest. So we need to visit some spots around here. Or some spots around the world. An area where pacifists gather and the sun scorches down. A dark underground shared by dwarves and scorpions. And a tropical land where a monkey and a man live together in harmony. So I'm only confused on the first one. Is that just Karumja? Let's go there first. Does the world map tell me? If it does, I'll be a little bummed. Oh, I can't. How do I get out of here? I don't even know how to leave. I guess I'm just going to home teleport, which, by the way, check it out. Boys and girls, I got some quick charges here. Let's go ahead and go then to... should I bust the other ones out first? Because I know where the Dwarven Mine is where I need to go for... The Dwarven Mine is where I need to go for one of them. So I'm actually going to go to Falador. Let's bust that out. And look, we got Coco Bunny just kind of bouncing with us. I can actually hear the boings in the background, which is a nice little subtle touch. Okay, this has got to be it, right? This is where I would guess if I use my map. Ooh, okay, so it does, the quest kind of does tell you, it kind of guides you. So it's going to be somewhere in this area here. Let's go on the... Let's just keep our eyes open, I guess. Hopefully it sticks out in some regard. My guess is it would be over here where kind of the communal area is. Perhaps in one of these chests. Okay, nothing in that chest. Nothing in any of those chests. All right, I'm actually outside of the zone. So, oh, and I was searching in chests that were in the wrong zone too. So my guess is it's going to be somewhere in this area. Oh, but it's where dwarves and scorpions live. Maybe it's going to be more by the scorpions then. So I'm not really seeing anything over here. All right, I'm going down here by the scorpions, but I'm really not seeing any sort of plans. I don't even really know what I'm looking for. Like, just like some schematics? Should I search the mine carts here? Do you think they'd be in the mine carts? I don't see why they would be, but I mean, we can check. All right, nothing in the mine carts here. What am I looking for? I guess there's other mine carts over here. Nothing in these either. Maybe over here. Oh, look. Oh, check it out. There it is. Rocky Road chocolate recipe. Oh, Rocky Road. They're rocks. Dwarves. Duh. Rocky Road ice cream, by the way, is goated ice cream. Jolly Austin's favorite ice cream is Rocky Road. Who else agrees? Come on. My fiance doesn't like Rocky Road. She says she doesn't like it, but she hasn't had it in like years. And I'm like, babe, just try it again. She's like, I don't like nuts in my ice cream. I'm like, really? You just don't like them in your ice cream? Do you agree? Hopefully not rocks or roads for that matter. That's funny. Cool, we got that. So does it... Oh, ooh, cutscene. So what even goes in this rocky road? A bit of bronze, a sprinkle of iron, and a handful of luminite. Ooh. All right, boss, I'll go and get those right away. Ooh, you got the chocolate in the little mixing pot there? I'm joking. Oh. We'll need biscuits and marshmallows. Yeah. Biscuits, though. Usually it's almonds and marshmallows, but hey. Nermoff should be back with them right about... Look at us just hiding back there, the bunny, just like hanging out behind the boxes. That's great. Hello, hello. Got the 2 ingredients here, just as you asked, Drogo. Great stuff. Let's pop them into the chocolate and then get them all stirred together, just like my old ma taught me. Dude, Rocky Road is so good. It smells amazing. What'd I tell you? This could give even the Easter Bunny a run for his money. Never. Shh. Indeed, Drogo, we've done it again, lad. Biscuits and marshmallows sounds amazing, because it is. I agree. Okay, now let's continue our search for more chocolate recipes. Wow, all right. So, the next spot, I think we're going to the Edgeville Monastery. Is that right? Where the sun beats down? We've got like the sundial here, right? Let me check the map. Does it show me? Oh, it's not here. Oh, look at this. Okay, it tells us, it's showing us these blue squares. Wow, I would have been looking around and I wouldn't have known where to go. And I don't think I would have gone over here to Al Kharid. But you know what we can do? I'll tell you what we can do. Because your boy has been pickpocketing, again, 92 thieving. Which, by the way, fat stacks of cash, 6.4 mil. what I was doing is I was pickpocketing the Crux Knights, and they drop this like leaf or this little thingy that teleports you. Whoop! Watch this. Teleports you right over to this area. Here we are. Sweet. So now we need to just look for the plans in this area, because I can see the box on my mini map. We're in the right area. Oh man, the desert music sounds great. It's pretty lively over here by the gem rocks. I still need to get a gem bag from Dungeoneering. You guys mentioned that to me. When am I gonna get that? Who freaking knows? When they rework Dungeoneering, probably. Maybe beforehand. So I'm just gonna search around. You know, last time in the dwarf area, it was by where the peoples were. So perhaps it's over, like maybe inside one of these areas. Is this? Ooh, read Druids. Oh, right here. Oh, look, fruit and nut chocolate recipe. Haha. Fruit and nut. Fruit like pineapple or red berries? I'm not sure. Let's find out. I'm having a blast with this, by the way. 'Tis the season. Where have the nuts gone? I'm sure I left them here. I moved them over here, away from sidekicks. You know he has a severe nut allergy. Oh, of course. Sorry, sidekicks. You know, maybe it's safer if you don't take part in the chocolate making. Yeah, I can safely watch from afar. Of all the chocolate recipes out there, surely it would make sense to use that one you're not allergic to. Right? Where were we? The nuts? Ghost Sticks, can you harvest the dried grapes from the washing line? On it. Yeah, dried fruit and ice cream is pretty good too. That natural whole food sweetness, unmatched. But can taste sour when you're in the process of like hyper processed treats. So, and done. That is some boiling hot chocolate. Careful. Oh, the nuttiness of the nuts, it perfectly balances out with the mild tartness of the dried grapes. Sounds good. Wonderful. Now let's get this batch wrapped up and we can start prepping for the next. Dried grapes? I don't think this recipe will be for me. Oh, come on. It's good. It's good. The texture too, that bite, that like mild give when you bite into like a dried fruit. Oh, so good. Okay, we need to go to Karumja, which means that we are going to go to Port Sarim. Oh, whoop, wrong one. Port Sarim, and we're going to chata over to Karumja. We're going to just pay the fare and immediately zip on over. Look, the Easter Bunny rides with you. Okay, great. Where a man and monkey live in harmony. That was our clue. So I'm guessing it's either going to be in here or it's going to be in the bar. Oh, it's literally right here. Banafee. What's Banafee? Banana and coffee? If it's banana and coffee, that sounds amazing. Now, let's slice the bananas. Ook ook. I know. I can make a special batch for you after with the skin left on. Ah. My machete's a bit blunt. There we go. Seems a bit dramatic. And you know, he's having fun. Can't knock a guy for having fun like that. Eek. Ook ook. Yes, let's pour in the caramel before it hardens. Oh, caramel and banana. Is it caramel? I call it caramel. It's probably caramel. Ook ook. You can stir the next batch. I just want to try and perfect it this time. There we go. An exemplary pot of Banafee chocolate. Caramel and banana? Who would have thought? Now there's a foolproof combination. Not a big caramel guy myself. Caramel guy. How about you guys? That seems like all the recipes. Now we just need to gather the ingredients for all 3 chocolate recipes. What do I need for the Banafee chocolate? Sliced banana and caramel. I can just chop up a banana to get a sliced banana, but where do I find the caramel? There should be some sugar in my uncle's factory. The eggplant. That's funny. Which you can use. Simply cook it on a range to make some caramel. Okay. You can find the eggplant in the western area of the blooming Burrow. Okay, what about the fruit and the nut? I should be able to buy some nuts at any pet shop. Okay, pet shop. But dried grapes? Don't you mean raisins? What are you on about? I've never heard of a raisin in my life. Forget it. Where can I get dried grapes then? Should be able to just dry some grapes near where the druids were going, where the druids were doing so in the Garden of Carid. Ooh, where do I find grapes though? What do I need for Rocky Road chocolate? Biscuits and marshmallows. So I can cook some biscuit dough on a range. Ooh, but how do I do that? What about the marshmallows? Shouldn't be saying this, but one of my brothers in my uncle's factory, the eggplant, may or may not have a secret stash. Head over there and ask around. Okay. So let's gather some stuff then. So we're here in Karumja. We can get our banana here. Pet shop is calling me to Ardoin. Yeah? By the zoo? That's where my mind goes. Isn't there like a pet insurance thing over there? Or is that just an old school? I'm gonna go with that. So is this the pet insurance building? Maybe? This is not it. It's not gonna be here either. This is for housing. Let me go ahead and survey the world map here. If I zoom in, pet shop. Maybe like the hunter shop? Hunter store. Pet shop, really? So maybe look at shops and trading. Ooh, that's not it. Facilities, collector, would that be something? That doesn't seem right. Ooh, pet shop. Pet shop here under general goods. Okay, there we go. Pet shop. Pet shop. So there actually is one in Yanil. Okay, let's go down to Yanil then. Okay, we figured it out. We evade the wiki once again. Okay, let me trade the pet shop owner here. Come on, give me some nuts. Look at that, we got some nuts. Okay, so now we need to get some bread, some biscuit dough. So let me pick some wheat here, and I think I just need a bucket of water. Ooh, but I need to go process the wheat, don't I? Into the mill. Wait, is this a mill? No, it's not. What am I thinking? Let me just fill up my bucket here. And now let's go ahead and I guess go to Lumbridge. That's the closest mill I can think of. Good thing they have a pot right here because I forgot to bring one. But with that, we have our flour now. Somehow I got an achievement for that even though I've done this before for Cook's Assistant. Oh, it's because I had to do a special kind of flour and it didn't count for the achievement. That's interesting. Okay, so we need biscuit dough, right? Is that just pastry dough? Wait, what? Oh, what? We can't make biscuit dough. Oh. What? We can't do this? Oh man, no ways. That's not a, it didn't say anything about that. They need to make sure they update this to show that we need requirements. Wow, I didn't want, no kidding. Dang. Oof. Okay, well, what the heck is Cook something? Is that in our next batch of quests? Chef's assistant. Oh, what? Oh, what the heck, dudes? Ah. Okay. Logs, steel bar, pot of cream, bucket of milk, pat of butter, pot of flour, cake tin. What a shame. What a shame. What a buzzkill for the Easter stuff. Okay, well, let's go ahead and set this as active. Let's see if we can just bust this out. All right, well, since I'm already here, I'm just going to go ahead and buy... Wait a second. Wasn't there a spot where I could buy buckets of milk? I think there is. Isn't it? Can I buy buckets of milk at the Sinclair Mansion? That's what you get for doing all these things unguided, is you get very specific memories like that. I think I can. So anyway, let's just go start Chef's Assistant. It looks like it's by Varrock, so we're going to just go there first, though. I got an extra pot of flour, an extra pot, just to have it. Even though I just realized I think I have pots of flour in my bank. Hopefully, it's just like partial. Maybe I can just start it and then I'll be able to make the biscuits. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to need a chef's hat to get in there. I just realized. That's one good thing about having to kill all those goblins for goblin diplomacy back in the day, is that I got a chef's hat from doing so as well. Okay, I guess I talked to the head chef. Let's talk to him. Hello, welcome to the Cooking Guild. Only accomplished chefs and cooks are allowed in here. That ain't us, but we got in somehow. Do you have any quests for me? Jolly. Ah, yes, I've heard good things about you from the cook in Lumbridge Castle. He was telling me at the latest meeting of the Cook's Apprentices and Kitchen Expert Society that you really helped him out of a pickle with the Duke's birthday cake. Oh, really? That was so long ago, I've forgotten all about it. It's assuming that you did this back in the day. This quest came out in 2019, so it would have been years. Makes sense. But anyway, do you have any quests for me? Well, there's something I could use some help with. Go on. It's quite a delicate matter. Can you be discreet? Sure. Okay, let's accept. Excellent. Here's the situation. The Cooks, Apprentices, and Kitchens Expert Society are looking for a new leader after their previous one retired. What do you mean retired? Well, there was an incident with a wild pie. Things got a bit messy and we don't really speak of it. But at least there was no lasting injuries. But enough about that. Oh, shoot. I clicked through. My bad. As the head chef, I'm always experimenting in the kitchen, working on new recipes, innovating. That sounds pretty passionate. Oh, I adore food. Combining new flavors, tasting them, seeing the enjoyment on others' faces as the flavors dance along their tongues, exploding in a crescendo of deliciousness. It's what I live for. Cool story. Can we get on with this? Sorry, I got lost in the moment there. That's how I get when I talk about fitness stuff. Where was I? I'm not really sure. Oh, yes. I've been working on a new dessert to show off to the other members and convince them that I'm the right man for the job. It's a top secret recipe, something that will change the pudding landscape forever. This recipe will astound and amaze them. Their taste buds won't know what's hit them. You're really hyping this up. I hope it's good. Oh, it is. So what is this revolutionary dessert? Are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Brace yourself. Consider myself braced. Cheesecake. All right. I'm sorry. I think I misheard you. Did you say cheesecake? Cheesecake. Why on Gillinor would anyone put cheese in a cake? Oh, that's funny. So we don't know what it is. Have you lost your mind? It's not cheese in a cake. It's cheese on some biscuits. Wait, what? Your revolutionary new dessert is cheese and biscuits. No, not cheese and biscuits. Oh dear, you're getting me all flustered. I'm not explaining this very well. Pull yourself together. I'll show you how to make it. Then you can experience it for yourself. But here's the problem. I've run out of one of the main ingredients, cream cheese. You want me to go get some for you, don't you? Would you be so kind? The cream cheese I use comes from a cottage dairy run by a lovely couple called Phil and Delphine. They're based in Falador, just north of the Artisan Workshop. Seems like an odd place for a dairy. It's not exactly close to any cows. Well, we all have to start somewhere. Anyway, run along and pick up the cream cheese from Phil and Delphine. Yes, chef. Okay, real quick. Let me check. Can I make the dough somehow? I can't still. Okay, let's go do this. Let's go to Falador. Okay, north of the something. North of the Artisan Workshop. Oh, look, it's highlighted on my map. It's interesting how some quests are highlighted and others aren't. Okie dokie, let's talk to Phil. Phil, my man, what's going on? You must be Phil and Delphine. Delphi. That's right. What can we do for you, adventurer? The head chef from the Varrock Cooking Guild sent me to collect some cream cheese for his special top secret recipe. Oh no, I've said too much. Top secret? Is this his cheesecake recipe by any chance? How did you... He's been working on that recipe for months. He hints about it at every cook's every meeting. Then gets blind drunk on short green guys and gives all the details to anyone that will listen. That's pretty funny. By the next day, he's forgotten he's told anyone. Anyway, dearie, you said you wanted cream cheese. I'm afraid we have to stop production temporarily, as our dairy churn is out of action. We've been filling so many orders for cheesecake, the thing just fell to pieces. You've been making cheesecake. Well, of course, it's not a secret anymore with that loose-lipped drunkard babbling about. Everyone knows about cheesecake, plus it helps to pay the rent. Much more than dairy churning ever will. You wouldn't believe the number of orders we get from the party room over there, and those Dwarven miners just can't eat enough of it. So what do I do about the cream cheese? If you help us repair the dairy churn, we'll show you how to make cream cheese. Then you can take some back to the head chef. Sure, what do I need? By the looks of it, some basic logs and a steel bar should suffice for the repair. See what I can do. Okie doke. So I think I have a steel bar. I don't think I have it in my inventory, but I do think I have it here in one of the metal banks. So let's go into the metal bank and see if we've got a steel bar. Can I withdraw? Select steel bar. Deposit. Can I withdraw? Oh shoot. Deposit all materials noted. How can I remove this? Oh, maybe this is because it's the smelting. Maybe if I go to the heat forge, I can withdraw. There we go. Look at that. Withdraw the steel bars. Boom. Cool. We'll just take all 4, because why not? And then as far as the logs go, we'll just chop a quick tree and be on our way. Okay. We've got the logs and the steel bar. Great. Get to work then. Oh, we got to just click to repair. Boom. That was easy. I repaired the churn. Can you show me how to make the cream cheese now? Well, of course. Oh, shoot. We're out of milk. Ah, crap. Would you be able to fetch us some? Yes. Do you think I have some? Do you think I have some in the bank? Maybe, just maybe? No milk. That's a shame. Okay, what we will do then is deposit our steel bars. I need to get rid of all these smokers, so I'm just going to drop these. Oh, it won't let me. Destroy all of them. Get them out of here. That's such a handy quality of life thing to be able to destroy all in your inventory. Okay, instead of going to milk, though, we are going to go to Sears Village. We're going to go to the Sinclair farm and actually use the damn milk cellar there. And here is our milk cellar. Look at that. You can buy up to 200 buckets. We're just going to buy literally a full inventory. And you know what we're going to do too? We're going to show up with all these buckets because maybe we can make some of the other items at the churn that we'll need for the quest, perhaps. But my guess is that this quest is going to continue to teach us like the different things that we can make. So hopefully the biscuit is like the next thing. I really want to get back to the Easter quest because if we learn the biscuits, I'm going to not finish this quest. We'll come back to it later when we're supposed to. All right, Delphine, I have the milk you needed. Excellent. Just give the milk a good mix in the churn and you'll have your delicious cream cheese. That's all there is? Well, what did you expect? Good. I do like the dialogue and the writing in this. It's pretty good. Okay, a cream cheese. Let's go ahead and just churn one. Wow, we get decent, kind of low-key decent cooking XP for this. I guess it's a little slower to cook though. Wow, you know what? Let me make a couple of these. I'm just gonna make a couple, all right? Hey, what am I doing to this bunny right here? Okay, so I made 3 cream cheeses, 3 pats of butter, 3 pots of cream, and 3 cheese wheels. You know, just to get some of the dairy churning out of the way. I just feel like we're gonna need that stuff later, so might as well. And now I'm heading back to the head chef, and this time I took the Edgeville lodestone. I almost feel like it's closer to the Cook's Guild than the Varrock lodestone is, but they might be equidistant, honestly. Here's the cream cheese. Wonderful. Ah, it smells so fresh and delicious. Right, we're gonna need some additional ingredients. A pot of cream. I just came from the dairy. You should have said sooner. Good thing we made some. And some biscuits. Yes! If you'd like to make some, you can do so by combining flour and butter to make biscuit dough and then bake in the oven for a few minutes. Yes! You'll also need a cake tin. Let me write that down for you. Thanks, I'll be back soon. All right, we learned. We should have learned. I just deposited all the stuff from my inventory, though. Let's go ahead and go to the bank and see if we can just make them. Good thing I made the butter. Isn't that clutch? Okay, so I should be able to make the biscuit dough here, yeah? There it is. Biscuit dough. Okay, excellent. Let me, real quick, check to make sure. Let's go back to timeline. Let's go back to our seasonal quest. So we need the cooked biscuits themselves. Okay. So we're going to need butter with the biscuit dough, I'm pretty sure. So I've got the biscuit dough. Let me grab the butter. Oh, wait, no, I already combined it with the butter, I think. So I think I just need to cook that now on a range. Is there no range in the cook's guild? What? Is there a range upstairs? Okay, there is. All right. Okay, we've got the biscuits. Here we go. Let's cook it. Don't burn it. We did it. Awesome. Cool. Biscuits are checked off. So now what we need though is we need grapes. So here's the play. I was thinking about this while I was running around. I think because we're back to bunny time. It's time back to chocolatiering, ladies and gents. Why do I feel like fruit stall would have grapes or fruit salesman? Oh wait, there's no fruit guy here. Veggie stall. Wait, is there even a fruit stall? Is fruit stall a thing? Am I just like, did I just totally make that up? Let me see. Stalls. Fruit. What? There's oh, there is, wait. There's not? What am I gonna do? Grapes? Where does one get grapes? Can you, is there grape seed? I mean, I've been pickpocketing farmers a ton for my thieving as well. Let me search my bank for grape seeds. You can't grow grapes in this game, can you? Oh, wait, I have, I had grapes. I don't know how. And it looks like grapevine seed. Okay, so you could grow them technically. Oh my gosh, dude, we got it. Yes. Okay, now we need to go back to where the druids were. So let me pull out my mystical sand leaf again and use it. Cool. So we get to dry the grapes on the washing line. Look at that. This washing line could be a good place to hang some grapes, I guess. You clip the stem of grapes onto the washing line. We wait. They look wrinkled enough. Dried grapes. Okay. I think we have everything we need before we have to go back to the bunny land. So yeah, we just need caramel, sliced banana, which we can just knife it up, and marshmallows. Let me make sure I don't eat the banana. You guys know that would be something that I do. Let me slice the banana. Yep, sliced banana. Perfect. 1 XP from cooking that. All right, let's go to teleport to the event then. Let's get ourselves there. And now I guess we're going to go to the factories right here. Okay, in we go. Oh, wait a second. I'm seeing on my map here, there's herblore, cooking, and crafting XP. My Iron Man self is freaking out right now. Also, look at the factory. Also, look at this bear. There's a lot going on here. Okay, let's, why am I so giddy? The dopamine is like hitting right now. I'm just thinking about all that seasonal XP I could be getting. This is great. Okay, so let's, where's our bunny guy that we need to get the stuff from? Secret stash of marshmallows is what we're looking for here. Oh, sugar stacks. Oh yeah, I gotta cook the sugar that I can make the caramel with. Cool. All right, got some sugar cubes. Now we need that stash of marshmallows though. Let me talk to Coco Bunny to see which ingredient who I need to talk to get the marshmallows from. One of my brothers in the uncle's factory has a secret stash. Okay, let me talk to these three. Hi, Gooey Bunny. I don't suppose you have any marshmallows. Who told you? Coco did. Darn it, I knew my stash wasn't hidden well enough in the factory. I should have just kept them under my bunk where they were safe and sound. Well, now that I know you have them, may I please have some? Can't say no to such a polite adventure. Use them wisely. This quest has great writing. I'm loving the writing here. Gooey Bunny hands over some fluffy marshmallows. Thanks. Okay, the last thing I need to do then is to cook down the sugar. So I actually don't know if I can do that here. So let me go ahead and teleport home to Lumbridge. Let's go use the sugar on the range, and then we'll teleport back. And then I'm guessing that's going to complete the quest. Okay, we've got our... We've somehow bottled the caramel. Hey, it works for me. Let me talk to Coco Bunny and see what they have to say. Looks like you've got everything. Let's return to my uncle. All right, say less. Also, we have 19 days of this event here. We're going to be doing some grinding over here. So I just realized the teleport brought me here to like the west side. It doesn't actually bring me up here, which is where it brought me the first time. I think it's good that the first time that you teleport here, it puts you right next to the Easter Bunny for the quest. We're back with everything, Uncle. We came across recipes for 3 new types of chocolate: Banafee, Fruit and Nut, and Rocky Road. Yeah, came across completely legitimately. 3, how exciting. Well, what do they need? Jolly and I already gathered everything. Banafee coffee needs to have sliced banana and caramel folded into it. Rocky Road needs biscuits and marshmallows. And Fruit and Nut Seat needs raisins and nuts. Raisins? What are they? Jolly meant to say dried grapes. How odd. Anyhow, all that sounds wonderful. I'll send those ingredients over to Stewie, Gooey, and Chewy in my factory. You should probably head over there, Coco. If you and your brother teach Jolly how to work the eggplant, you two can make some samples for the new recipes. We'll crack on with that then. Let's go. All right, so kind of probably, I'm guessing a mid-vid update now at this point. I'm having a blast. I'm having a really fun time. I don't know if it's just because I'm in a good mood, but just the vibe here is great. I love the music. The little AFK XP stuff, it just gets me really excited, and the themed quests here fit really well with the themed timed event. I guess let's talk to the brothers then and see if they can teach us what to do. What should I do now? Head over to the mixing station by my brother Stewie Bunny. The mixing station. The mixing station. Oh look, mixed chocolate mixing station. How do I work these machines? We'll need to start with the mixing station. That's correct. The mixing station does what it says on the tin. It'll mix all the ingredients you want into your chocolate evenly together. Normally, health and safety rules dictate that the machine can only be used for one type of chocolate at a time. But seeing as the order came from the Big Bunny himself, I'll let you make your 3 chocolate batches at the same time, efficiency and all. Check it out, I'm getting herblore XP. Little tiny bits, but hey, we'll take it. Free XP. Now that the mixing is done, it's time to move on to the molding station. Next step in the process is molding our chocolate into some fun shapes. The molding station can shape your chocolate into eggs, bunnies, or bars. That's all there is to it. How cute. I think we just need to go with plain old bars for our samples. Aw. Got it. Station set to bars. Okay, we're molding, and we're getting cooking XP. Cool. The sound effects here are a little loud. I even have my sound effects turned down, but it's very loud. But I guess it is a factory, so... Right, nearly there. Lastly, we'll want to move on to the foiling station. Our chocolate wouldn't be complete without a lovely layer of foil on top. That's what the foiling station does. Indeed, the foiling station can cover your chocolate in pink, yellow, or blue foil. What color foil should we use, Jolly? Let's go with the blue foil. I like the blue foil. Please. Can you set the station to blue, please, Chewy? Done and done. You're all good to go, Jolly. So, okay, and we get crafting XP for doing this. Great. And that's our chocolate samples all made. We should hand them over to Uncle. All right, let's go do it. Yeah, we've got our 3 samples. I wonder if that's the same amount of XP that we get if we're doing the AFK style. That was pretty low XP. Might not be worth the time. Also, it looked like the bunnies were shouting like which ones to select. So I'm guessing that's part of what makes it not fully AFK, perhaps. Back so soon? With all 3 chocolate samples, bar-shaped, complete in blue foil. How did you find the eggplant, Jolly? Or how did... They were a natural. They? It was... The smell was amazing. The smell was good, I'm guessing. That's good to hear. So would you like to try the samples, Uncle? I suppose I should. The Easter Bunny gobbles up the Banafee chocolate. Yeah, banana makes for a surprisingly refreshing taste. The Easter Bunny nibbles on the fruit and nut chocolate. That one's going to be good. The dried grapes provide a delicious, juicy bite. I'm telling you, y'all, it's the bite of those, of the raisins. The bite. The Easter Bunny chomps on the rocky road. That's got to be the best one, though. Felt like I nearly lost a tooth, but in an enjoyable way. Those were lovely, and each chocolate provided its own unique take on things. Are they ready to go into production, then? Not quite yet. You see, us rabbits have a slightly different palate than that of you humans. What I enjoy, you might not, and vice versa. We need to put the samples out there to the human population. That way we can validate if it's worth making these new recipes on a larger scale. I love a bit of market research. Where would you suggest we conduct the research? Well, what about Lumbridge? In my experience, the people there are nothing but friendly. Yeah, Lumbridge would work. Its market has plenty of foot traffic. Thanks, Uncle. We'll head there now. Let's head over to Lumbridge Market now, then. Okay, we're here. Best start out handing some samples. Get your chocolate here. Come get your chocolate. Official products of the Easter Bunny. What's this for? We're offering free samples of the Easter Bunny's new range of chocolate. You can choose from Banafee, Fruit and Nut, or Rocky Road. You have an option with caramel in it. Caramel glues to my teeth for days. Does he like that? I can see the caramel oozing right out of it. Oh, so he doesn't want that. Fruit and Nut? Ooh, that tastes amazing. It's so innovative. We're off to a good start. What a crunch, and the marshmallow is like biting into a cloud. That's why Rocky Road is so good, y'all. This fruit and nut chocolate sounds exciting. I think it would be better if it was less juicy, really. Offer a sample with less dried grapes. That's the ticket, a flawless ratio of grapes to nuts. All these guys want the fruit and nut bar for some reason. Are these grapes dried? They're absolutely disgusting. Thank you for the offer, but it's a no for me. Wow. Look how bright the Easter Bunny is. He's so, like, blown out. Bananas are my favorite food. Banana bread, banana splits, banana pizza. Can't get enough of it. How about the Banafee chocolate? Banana chocolate, I never thought this would have been possible. Thank you. I'll be sure to recommend this to all my friends. An 80% satisfaction rate is nothing to sniff at. Uncle will be pleased. Okay, we're gonna go tell him the good news. Does it teleport me there automatically? Nope. Oh wait, we should return to my uncle in the Blooming Burrow. Okay. Yo, the event teleport within the menu is pretty clutch. The Lumbridge market research went down. Everyone except that one person was a huge fan of the new chocolates. Well, you can't please everyone. And that's what I said. Just like how a lot of people don't want to watch me. Because, you know, we like to watch who we like to watch. It's just how it is. Can't please everyone. That's why you just got to be you. No matter what you're doing, just be your most authentic you. You will gravitate people who enjoy you. And you will keep away people who you don't want to deal with anyway. One person aside, this is the best outcome we could hope for. It's a little nerve-wracking to introduce some new lines that are so drastically different to my normal chocolate eggs, so having that customer validation is invaluable. These chocolates will go into production right away. Coco, you have done an impeccable job, both finding these new recipes for me and teaching Jolly the ropes of chocolate making. We made a great team. Thank you, Uncle. And you, Jolly, not a rabbit by birth, but a rabbit by honor. The eggplant is open to you anytime if you'd like to help out and make some more chocolate. In addition, I have an additional reward for your efforts too, as does Coco. I made you a suit so you don't feel out of place. Oh boy, that's thoughtful of you both. Now go and enjoy the rest of the spring festivities. 2,000 spring tokens, and looks like we're done with that. We got our cooking XP lamp. So we got emotes, and I think we got the bunny suit, right? The bunny outfit. So I think it's that's in our cosmetics interface. Do we take a look? Let's see, is it in wardrobe? Is it under B? Bunny or Easter? Oh, look at this. Bunny ears. Okay. What the? So where's just like the bunny outfit? Oh, full outfits. Here we go. Full outfits. Bunny. You know, look how my character's looking a little gloomy in that, don't you think? You know, to each their own. It's you know, I'm not a big fan of like kind of out of place modern cosmetics. Like this looks like something someone would wear to a Halloween party in real life, and anytime I get brought out of RuneScape world into real life, it always like throws me off a bit, or it's just not my thing. But hey, you know, for those that like collectibles, like cool, and you don't have to wear it. And what's cool is that modern RuneScape, you can turn off cosmetic overrides, so you don't have to see anyone wearing the bunny outfit, which is, you know, great for someone like myself. Well, we have one more quest to do, which I believe is the sequel to this quest, but I'm gonna save that for the next episode because we ended up having to get sidetracked by another quest, and we already explored quite a bit, but there's still so much more to explore, and so I want to explore that with you guys, but I would rather not this be a 2-hour video of exploration right off the gate. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. This was a fun quest, and so far, like, my rating of this Easter event is, it has blown my expectations away, for sure. It is just very fitting. It's very charming. The quest writing in this was excellent, too. The big props to the writers. Really funny dialogue. I usually don't even chuckle at dialogue, and there were quite a few good chuckle moments there. And yeah, it's got me excited to check out some of the skilling stuff and to check out the next quest, too. Hopefully this next one is just as good. So I'm looking forward to that. That's what's going to be next. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe if you're, you know, if you just are finding me. I do unguided quests like this all the time. We're working through the quest log. The goal is to complete all of them without any quest guide. But big thank you to the channel members and then the Twitch subscribers as well. Are you guys partaking in the Easter event? Let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts and what you want to see next. But with that, I will see you in the next video as we continue this adventure together.